Hi guys, so this is my analysis on what am I expecting on DXY. We can see DXY is currently on a downtrend. We can see there is an impulse, a correction, and we continue to push to the downside. And my target is, my first target is my negative 27% fib level, which so here, right here, you can see 96.932. That's my first target before we now see what we are looking at. So I can extend this measuring line. Let me go to a smaller time frame to see what we are expecting, right? You can see this was my previous analysis, an impulse, right? An impulse, a correction, and continuation, and we can see right here, delete. This has been met already. So just want to see what next we are looking at, because that's my target. Let's see. Okay, let me go to 4 hour time frame. So let's see what we are currently looking at. Okay, because we are going to push to the downside, what am I expecting now is we can see there is a break of trend line around this area right here, break of trend line. So I'm expecting a bit of a retest to that trend line, right? So there's a possibility it might just come up to this trend line to retest the trend line before we now continue to push to the downside. I can use my fib on that, so I can use this one. So we are using the fib to say what we are expecting point A to B. So what am I expecting right now, right? There's a possibility, like I said, we'll push up to my trend line right here. And that also aligns perfectly well with my negative 61.8% fib level. So that's a possibility that we might get to my negative 61.8 fib level before we now continue to push to the downside. That's a possibility. And another possibility is we might go a little bit more deeper, right? And we might be around my 78.6% fib level, because if we see there's a trend line here, this broke this trend line right here and doesn't retest the trend line here. So there's a possibility we might come up to this level right here to retest before we now continue to push to the downside. That is what I'm seeing right now. So my point of interest will be around my 78.6% fib level, and that is because of this break of trend line right here. We haven't retested yet, so there's a possibility we might come to around that level before we push to the downside. That is my first point of interest, and my second point of interest will be around my 61.8% fib level, because that also aligns with this breakout right here. There was a breakout right here and it hasn't retested yet, and that trend line aligns perfectly well with my negative 61.8%. so that's what I'm thinking might happen before we now continue to push to the downside. And my first target for this minor structure will be my negative 27% fib level, and you can see that the second my negative 61.8% fib level also aligns perfectly well with my my major target, right, which is around this level. So this is my minor target for this current move, which is an impulse, a correction of some sort, and a continuation to the downside. My first target and second target, while my major direction, right, will be this one right here, an impulse, a correction, and a continuation to the downside right here. So that is what I'm saying on DXY. You can draw just to see. I think we might come here and continue to push to the downside, and that first target here and my second target around this area right here. So that is my thoughts on DXY. Hope this is insightful, guys. Don't forget to subscribe comment and like, and I'll see you in my next video. And if you have any questions, just put it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my possible best to answer to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Thank you.